a Patreon request.
And now, our feature presentation.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Burton Entertainment $5 tier here on Patreon. I want to thank every single one of you guys for being a supporter on Patreon at Channel Burton Entertainment. I also want to wish you a happy 4th of July on the day this is being recorded. It is the 4th of July, depending on when you watch it. But again, happy 4th of July to you all. I hope you have a fun, safe day. But today we do have a album patron request from my boy Jake Fraser. Let's give a huge round of applause to my boy. Let's do it to it. So Jake is one of those people that I just met on YouTube. He left a comment on one of my videos here, then he graciously joined my Patreon. We've become friends on Facebook, and we actually talk pretty often. I absolutely love getting to know people like through the internet, and people like Jake make that absolutely worth it. Super nice guy, great supporter of the channel and the Patreon. So Jake, I want to thank you so much, dude, from the bottom of my heart for supporting me here on Patreon, supporting my YouTube channel. It absolutely means the world to me here. Today, he has us checking out the band Overthrone and their new album called The Path of Destruction. We're going to be jamming the entire thing. Also, we're going to be doing a first listen review for the album here. This is an album that actually just dropped a little while ago here. I have done a few reactions to Overthrown before, and they've been a really, really sick band. Jake actually recommended their song Prisoner to me here on YouTube, and so that song is on this album. So I'm super excited to check it out here. Just some good old metalcore, deathcore, whatever you want to call it here. Everything that I've listened to from these guys literally is Chandler core at its finest, and so I am super excited to jump in and listen to it with you guys here. But before we get started, I also do want to give a shout out to everybody else here on the $5 tier. Again, Jake, this video is dedicated to you, my brother, but again, I made that promise to always make sure to give everybody a shout out who is on any of the tiers here. So again, we have Chisholm King, Brian Whitney, James Houston, Jordan Warner, Mary Getty, Spitz, Adam Daly, Harko Kyle, Luann Owen, Jackson Kingsmill, Carol Lee, DZ, Josiah Stewart, Alyssa, Dan Holloway, Anna Christopherson, Hardcore Snuggles, Jake Fraser, my boy, thank you so much, Zach Mustafa, Ron, Darby Belial, Sean Coolin, and Natar Reviews. Again, thank you all so much for supporting me here on Patreon at Channel Burton Entertainment. And a few more things before we get started. Number one, I'll ask you to please not share the link with anybody. Again, this is my way of giving back to you for supporting me here on Patreon. Also, since this is Jake's pick, he is going to be the one picking the clip that I upload to YouTube, and he's already told me which one that he wants me to do, which is absolutely perfect for me, so I can plan that ahead of time. But again, without further ado, let's jump into Overthrown, the new album, The Path of Destruction. Let's do it to it. Alright, and just a few more things here as well. Number one, I think I can upload this to YouTube as unlisted, so again, there should be time codes in the description on YouTube for you guys. This is another really long album. It's like over 55 minutes, and so again, time codes can only go up to an hour. I'll still leave time codes for everything down below in the description, but some of them you just may not be able to click on. Again, if the mic cuts out or the computer freezes up a little bit, I do apologize about that. It just tends to happen. And again, if you see me off to the side, I'm just taking some notes for the first listen review. Of course, the most important thing, Zoa. Telling you, man, I love these things. Good stuff. Okay. Overthrown, The Path of Destruction. Let's do it to it. 3, 2, 1. Let's pop it off with Masochist.
I'm lost in my head. I think I'm lost in my head. I think I'm lost in my head. You're the cat of my own worst enemy.
Sounds sick so far.
Heavy heart, so I gotta tread lightly. I think I'm lost in my head. You're the cat of my own worst enemy. Heavy heart, so I'm gripping on tightly. It's almost like
love the riff.
A masochist for the devil's search.
Really good riff. There we go. Yeah. Really, really enjoying that riff.
I need to break this state of mind. Every time I say this is the last time, but the devil on my shoulder tells me to isolate. It doesn't feel like anyone wishes to help. I really can't do this again by myself. It's almost like it's never enough.
Good vocals too.
A masochist for the devil's touch. I'm my own again. I'm fighting with these demons in my head. I'm hanging by a thread as you're unraveling the strings that made me who I am.
Good. Yeah. Vocals. You can sing vocals are good too.
I think I'm lost in my head. I think I'm lost in my head. Lost inside this prison.
Let's go, man.
Suffering the same every fucking day. You throw me to the sea.
Oh. Okay, go back to the chorus again. I like that. Who I am. I like that high note. It's cool.
I think I'm lost in my life.
Good way to start, man. That's a good song. Alright, next song, Endless Decay. Again, there weren't any official like releases of the song, so I just covered it and put the title, so.
Swept me off my feet. I can't bear to lose it all. Deep inside I begin to crumble. This is something I can never run to. Where the answers at the bottom.
Really like the riff. Really good riff. I guess that'll be a pro so far.
My feet are giving in. Throw me out, watch me drown. Bury me into the ground.
I don't think I've really heard a lot of the songs with singing in it, and I really like the singing. It's good. Oh, yeah. They kind of remind me of Our Hollow, Our Home a little bit, like that same vibe.
My last legs, with my last breath, I succumb to my biggest weakness.
Oh, this part sounds dope.
You're sinking over me, embedded in my skin.
Oh, yeah. I love that, dude. That's sick. Ooh. Calm it down a little bit. This one's really cool.
The feeling of fading away. Replace the endless decay.
Yeah, man. That was a good one. Okay, this song is Watch the World Burn. And this just got released as a music video with the release of the album. So I love when that happens, so I'm excited. So this song and then Prisoner will have visualizers for. Start with some singing. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, the world wants violence. You just wanna see us torn apart.
A lot of singing on this one, okay.
Spreading your lies like it's nothing. You just wanna hurt. Whoa. Do you really think we've forgotten your full stories? Hang over my head. Where we can't coexist. Portray the lies for us all to see. Damage our minds from the big screen. Tune in to see life through their glass eye. It can be that much harder to think for yourself. Boy, am I so tough.
There we go.
In a world of doubt, there must be something more to give. More than fears, more than lies. We're filling with doubt. So switch off the head. You just wanna see us torn apart. Spreading your lies like it's nothing. You just wanna hurt. Whoa. Do you really think we've forgotten your full stories? Hang over my head. Where we can't coexist.
I like this one, man. The singing's taking the forefront, which I think is really cool.
Would you say we're not gonna let the world burn? So watch and fucking burn!
Oh! That sounds cool. Oh. Sorry about that. Again, that happens. I apologize. Man down, man down, man down.
Cause the world wants violence. Yeah, the world wants violence. You just wanna see us torn apart. Spreading your lies like it's nothing. You just wanna
Yeah, man. It's a good song. All right, next song is Prisoner. The song is really, it's got a Who in it, which is even cool. I love me a good Who.
My biggest fear, staring back at me. Lost count of how many times I've questioned reality. Is it all in my head? Am I onto something or wasting my breath? Story, will it ever end? Me through it all with nobody on my head. Surely, this could be all there is. There's gotta be more than life than this. Every day is like a mission. Feels like I'm casing a prison. But I know that I can break these walls. Tell me when it ends. Please call me when it's clear. I can see the exit lights. I'm blinded by this fear. If I could find it, if I could make my way home,
It was a really good song.
Again, over and over, just hanging hands, searching for light, cutting the bands, sharpen the knife to cut loose ends. Every time I see the light at the end, the walls around me cracking like rockets of descent. I can't take this, get me out of here. Look for the answer, I've been blinded by this fear.
Oh, you love to see it.
Tell me when it ends. Please call me when it's clear. I can see the exit lights. I'm blinded by this fear. If I could find it, if I could make my way home, I could leave the past behind me and move on with my life. Somewhere in the dark, there's a light inside our soul, but a presence overshadows me and I can't feel at all. Lost inside the dark, with no light inside my soul. Did you listen to me when I said I can't feel it?
Oh. Woo. That Who gets me every time, man. Love me a good Who. All right, this song's called Cursed. Sorry, taking some notes. As I said, if I don't take them now, I would forget.
Somewhere and somehow we will balance it out. It feels like we're cursed and nothing's going our way. The grief has torn us both into shreds. It's like there's something in between us. Between us, words like waters. Shrug it off, all you want is stays the same. Nothing can rebound the pain. Why miss a smile on your face? The way you would laugh, now there's pain in your eyes. I wish I could feels like we're cursed and nothing's going our way. The grief has torn us both into shreds. It's like there's something in between us. The grief is torn us to shreds, and we cannot see the end. Will this be our demise? No, there's no one left to hide from every space till the sky. Feels like we're cursed and nothing's going our way.
I really like the singing on this one.
Grief has torn us both into shreds. It's like there's something in between us. Can you see it into the night? Can you hold it into the night? Now I'm feeling emptiness. Something in between us.
That was a good song too. I really like the singing on that one. I think that was definitely the standout for sure. All right, the song "Supper." Oh, it's only like 2 minutes. You know, if it's short, it generally means it's going to be a heater most of the time.
Born to your future is already dead and gone. You'll be buried beneath it all. There's no late to take back the things you did. You're so unbelievable. I hope you suffocate in the fuse when I burn the memories of you. I feel like this is long overdue. I'll be sure to see you.
Oh, that is sick.
You fucking
Oh, this one's sick. Too bad it's so short, man. Oh. Dang, it's a bummer that one was so short. That was really sick. That was really cool.
I should have left.
Serpent, okay.
You'll stab the knife into my back and then you look the other way.
riffs are really cool. Now, I'll be honest with you here, this is a good album so far, but there is an overarching problem. Not in a bad way, but there's something. A lot of the songs sound a little similar to one another, but we'll talk more about it at the end. Not bad, but a little bit similar, which is okay. Like, they have cool moments like this where you're like, that's so sick. Oh yeah!
You find your way.
I like that. You find it, and it goes into it. It's really cool. Okay, we are about halfway through the album, and I gotta say, it is it's very good. It definitely has some good moments in it for sure. So you know what's funny about this? I did a reaction to the song like over a year ago, but I totally forgot I did. Like, if you watch my old video, like it's me with my old camera, my old microphone. You should go watch it. It's kind of fun. Just type in Channel Bird Entertainment Overthrone Bitter Rain reaction, and you'll see hopefully how much the channel has grown. It's kind of fun to go back and watch. I was very impressed with this song, though. Oh.
How can we ever move forward if the present moves so fast? The clock is turning.
This song did make a really good first impression on me, for sure.
The fire's right.
Yeah, they really remind me of Our Hollow, Our Home a lot. I think I prefer these guys over Our Hollow, Our Home. I'm not saying Our Home is a bad band, but I think I prefer these guys. It's a cool looking video. I like that, like, the locations look really cool. This song was really sick.
Their voices screaming all around me, crying out for
Good riff on this one. This riff really stands out. Yeah. Whoa. This part's sick. Heck yeah, dude.
Looking for the answers in a world that's full of treachery. Why do we do this to ourselves?
Yeah, this part's really sick. Now this is subverting expectations, brother, even though I've already heard this song. That is a really good song. That's a really good song. Again, it made an impact on me, for sure, when I listened to it. Okay, next song is A Better Man. A Better Man. I think this is the longest song on the album, dude. It is. It's about 5 minutes and 8 seconds. Let's see how it goes, brother. I like the message on this one. Ooh, yeah.
I just want to see you again. I wish you could see me now. I hope I make you proud. I had to grow up so fast. I cannot forget the past that took me.
Yeah, I like this one, man.
Don't take a father from his sons when they were still so young. Don't take a lover, take a brother, leaving nothing but a memory. Would you believe? No good, no justice, just pain, more misery. What a thing to teach. You ask why I have no faith in this wretched place. Someone take away my pain.
Yeah, man.
Want to see you again. You've missed so much.
I like the lyrics on this one, man. I really like the beginning. That was really good. I really like the focus on the lyrics on this album. I mean, with the title like The Path of Destruction, you figured it's about, you know, life. And so... Oh.
Someone take away my pain. I just want to see you. I wish you could see me. Wish you could see me. Hope that I'll make you proud. I hope I made you proud. They took my innocence when I was just a kid. I'm doing everything I can to make myself a better man.
I really like this one. Also, I was texting Anna, who was on the Patreon, my girlfriend. Dude, I really like that one, man. That one was very well balanced and very good. Let's go, dude. Wither.
Every day, I'm stuck in a cycle. Return pain, living what we're so true. Every shoulders in a clouded mind. Traversing down a path with no end inside. Fuck. So stack out the pressure. We'll torch every burner.
This one's really cool, too.
Begin to wither away. So lead me to where I need to be. Before depression has its grasp on me. The pendulum relentlessly swing.
Love that riff.
We'll never win. All I wanna do is cross 1,000 oceans just to empty them. How am I supposed to break this cycle? How am I supposed to feel okay when every day's the same? As I gaze into the mirror, my life is
I like the riff on this one. It's fast-paced. I have a feeling it's just going to do like a really fast and heavy breakdown. Let's do it. Ooh, damn, we're subverting expectations a little bit, brother. Oh, yeah, you spit. Come on.
Break the chains. Set me free. You have to just let me.
I like this one a lot. Even though it's predictable, I still like it. Man, I like this one, dude. This one's really cool. I have most of my notes down for the review. Again, I'd say definitely a positive album overall for sure. I definitely have some things I want to say about it, but we'll have to wait till the end. Hopefully Jake doesn't hate me for some of the stuff I have to say about it. But overall, it's going to be positive. I think I have a score in mind. I don't know yet, but I think I have one in mind. Car sounds cool. Ooh. Heater, 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 heater. Heater, heater, pumpkin eater. That was a heater. Okay. Track 11. So my stupid ass forgot to put the path. I forgot the word path. So it's the title track. And I always say you gotta bring it for the title track. Alright, they're bringing it so far, brother. Come on with that. Ooh, that sounds cool. I like that. Oh, I love that mix up with the drums. Yeah. The of destruction, that is so distracting. I'm sorry. That's so distracting. That's really, it caused my OCD to freak out, dude. Sick, dude. I like the build-up on these. I feel that, bro. Come on. Destruction is calling my name. It's a shame because I know I'm just gonna do it again. But there is nothing I can do and I feel ashamed. I'm self-inflicted pain and I can't escape. Sometimes it feels like it's me. Come on with that, man. Come on. Dude, this is like Gains at the Gym song, dude. Like, come on! Let's go, brother! Oh man, I took a shower but I forgot to put on deodorant. That's bad, dude. I gotta put on some deo before I leave. I like these build-ups in this song. This one's cool. Oh. To think there's something to learn. All right. Well, they brought for the title track. I do like that song a lot. That was very good. Okay. Next song is Glaciers. This is the last. Video visualizer. The rest is just gonna be like what we were just looking at, like the title and the song. So, all right, I think the song's pretty old too. I haven't heard it though. Cool looking visualizer. I think they're from the UK. Oh, dude, that looks like Cyberpunk 2077. Y'all ever played that disaster of a game? I actually found it for like $12. And so I bought it again to upgrade on my PlayStation 5. I'm gonna give it another chance and see. Yeah, totally looks like Cyberpunk. To Cool video, man. Cool, like very cool idea for a video. Very unique. I know I can't really count that as a pro, but this is really clever. Go! Really like it singing, man. It's a very comfortable sweater, too. Oh, that is creepy. Is that a movie theater? Looks like it.
All that's come on the surface above. But what dwells below?
Ooh, I like that keychain. That's a good song too, man. Glaciers. Okay, we got two more songs. This one is called Toxic Breed. Where's Frank to this album?
Counting down the days till we fuck this place that we call our own. Cursed by the power of faith, we are a toxic breed. We are the toxic.
Oh! Okay. Oh, that sounds really cool.
Yeah, we can't take back what we've done. Your words are yours, very good. Counting down the days till we fuck this place that we call our own. Cursed by the power of faith, we are a toxic breed. We are the cancer of this earth.
I love that. Not bad, guy. Not bad, buddy. All right, my friends. Okay, last song's OD. Ooh, I like that riff. That sounds cool.
I tried to pray, but nobody was home. Drop another pill to stay straight. Take another piece of my soul. The fire burns in me. That's not the answer.
Oh, this is a two-stepper, dude.
That's all I know. The ghost of my past on me till I fall into this hole. I'm falling deeper into the unknown. Touching into the depths and swallowing everything I know.
Oh, yeah.
I tried to pray, but nobody was home. Jump another pill to stay straight. Take another piece of my soul. I know the answer is right in front of me, but I am blinded by my own fucking misery.
Oh, man, this one's really good.
I've lost all self-control. Find me in the unknown. I think I'm lost. I think I've had enough. As I fall into this hole.
Oh, come on.
It swallows everything I know.
I'm very intrigued where it's gonna go. Woo! Oh, that was sick.
Where I am no longer me. Where I no longer
Let's go.
I've lost all self-control. Find me in the unknown. This never-ending fucking hole. I let go. It's all I know. Cleanse my soul.
Woo, thought it was over, brother. Jeez. Dang, dude. That was a great way to end the album, dude. Holy smokes. Okay. Again, that was Overthrown, The Path of Destruction. I am going to give my first listen review, so stick around. That is coming up next. All right, my friends. So again, that was the band Overthrown and their album, The Path of Destruction. Again, we just got done jamming the entire thing. Overall, man, I really enjoyed it here. I definitely have some pros and some cons for the album here. So we'll go ahead and start off with the pros. So pro number one, I gotta say, I really enjoy the lyrics on this album. Again, as I said in the reaction, with a title like The Path of Destruction, it's essentially, you know, you could either, it's talking about some kind of like downfall in somebody's life or something like that. And a lot of the lyrics are talking a lot about mental health, like what goes inside of our head. For example, like a song like A Better Man, you know, it's I feel like that song was written about, you know, one of them in the band who's truly trying to improve their lives and who maybe struggle with mental health. And I think it's really cool when bands are able to like be honest and open about that kind of stuff. So again, even songs like Prisoner and stuff like that, I think the lyrics are really good. So I really like the mental health based lyrics on this album. I think it's very eye-opening, and I'm a huge advocate, of course, for mental health. The other thing that I really like about this album is that they have really good screaming vocals and singing vocals. Like the pronunciation, especially the singer, like when he would sing, you can absolutely just feel that emotion. I've kind of been learning more about pronunciation myself. When you can really pronunciate, it really makes the song sound way more powerful. And a lot of people think singing and screaming is about power, but it's really about control and like enunciation. And so if you're able to have that, you're going to be a powerhouse of a vocalist. And I think both of them had really good voices. I think the singer in particular had better like enunciation than the screamer, but the screamer did have parts where even on a first listen, I'm like, I can generally understand what he's saying, and that's a huge compliment because I really look forward to the lyrics and when I listen to music. So the singing and the screaming, really, really good. And then I also would say that this is a very well balanced album. Like the guitar work is very punchy. Like when it hits hard, as I talked about before. For example, with Northlane's last album, there was never really that hit moment, you know, like on any of the songs. Like this one, like even though you kind of knew it was coming, it would just hit really hard, and I just love that feeling. So I think the production on this is very well balanced. I think it sounds absolutely great. Oh, of course, with pros, there's always going to be some cons. So I do have a few cons with this album here. I gotta say, con number one, a lot of the songs had very similar structures. Like a lot of the songs basically had the same riff as Masochist or Watch the World Burn. I feel like they took a lot of inspiration from both of those songs and kind of incorporated them to other songs. Not every song sounds the same, but a lot of them have very similar structures, kind of where it's to the point where if you wanted to show somebody like a certain song, sometimes you might be confused, like, oh, what song was that again? Because a lot of the songs sound very similar in structure. Another thing is that there are a few songs on this album that do go a little bit too long. I really feel like they could have cut out like a last part of the song and kind of make it a little more cohesive, because again, this album, it's 14 songs and it's almost an hour long, and so sometimes I think trimming the fat is the best thing that you can do for a more like tightly woven album. There's a few, I guess, loose threads on here where you're like, okay, this song should have wrapped up like a minute and a half ago. And not that that's a big deal to a lot of people, but for me, it's like if I want something a little more concise, I would say try to make the songs a little bit shorter. And then I would also say some of the songs are fairly predictable. Like, you know, when there's going to be like a breakdown. There are a few songs that did subvert my expectations, but most of the time I knew what I was getting, which is not a bad thing. It's just that there's so many other bands out there who do the predictable route so much better than these guys. I'm not saying it's a bad band, but again, if they want to stand out, they're going to have to do some other things to really draw in the listener's attention. My top 3 favorite songs on this album here. Again, I enjoyed the album. I know it sounded like I was being kind of negative there. I was just giving my 2 cents on what I think could be improved. Again, the album's still good. And there are a few songs on here that I really enjoyed. I gotta say, number 1 is Suffer. I know that's kind of like an interlude type song, but I loved it, man. I thought that was just like a heater through and through. It gets me, I listened to it again before I started doing the first listen review. I'm like, it just got me so hyped. It was super sick. The other song is Prisoner. I think Prisoner is a super cool song. Again, probably because of the Who, because I love me a good Who, so I definitely put it to the top. But again, overall, the song was really good. The singing was good. The guitar work was really good. That song was super sick. And then I gotta say, honestly, a better man. Like, I know, like, again, the structure on that song was fairly predictable, but like, I really like the lyrical content on there. I love the singing on it. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. So again, those are my favorite 3 songs from the album. Again, I will definitely be jamming this album again, and my songs could change, but again, on the first listen, those are the top 3 songs that were my favorite. It's so hard to break out into like the metalcore scene or the deathcore scene or just the metal scene in general, because there's so many bands that are doing this type of music, and it's really hard to make your band stand out, especially when there's so many other bands that do the generic route really, really good. Like, I look at a band like Polaris, for example. They're pretty unique. Like, they have generic parts to it, but they are just so talented, and I look at them and I'm just like, they're standing out, and I don't really know, not to sound like it's bad, but it's like, I don't know how they're standing out amongst other bands, but I think Polaris absolutely deserves that, because that band is absolutely incredible. When I listen to Overthrown, it sounds like it's a band that's taken a lot of inspiration from these other bands, but again, there's so many other bands that do this type of music so much better. Not saying this is a bad album by any means. I think it's a really good album, especially for someone who's trying to get into maybe heavier music. I think there's a couple of songs on here that absolutely work. And again, I overall enjoyed the album. Do I think it's a perfect album? Do I think it's going to be album of the year? No, but I do enjoy it for what it was, and I'm going to give this album a positive score. I don't usually give like 0.5s or anything, but I think a 7.5 for Overthrown, The Path to Destruction is perfect. I just hope that, eventually they can kind of break out of that, that metalcore scene and kind of push themselves to the top, because these guys have talent, absolutely. I mean, they sound great, they're brutal, everything about it is good. We just need a little bit more of a push for them to really break into the metalcore scene. Alright, my friends, well, thank you all so much for jamming Overthrown, The Path to Destruction with me here. Thank you so much, Jake, for the recommendation. I really did enjoy the album through and through. Do not think it's perfect, but again, I had a great time listening to it here. And again, I hope you all have a happy 4th of July. Let me know what you thought of the album down below, either on Patreon or on YouTube. I'd love to get a back and forth conversation started with you guys here. And this upcoming weekend, we have one album and an EP that we're going to be doing here. We're going to be doing the band Opponent and their debut album, Sentinel. That's going to be on Solid State Records. Super excited to check that out with you guys here. I've talked to them in the band. Really, really nice guys. And then we're also going to be jamming Left to Suffer's new EP, and I believe it's called And Dying Forever. I think I'm getting that correct here. Become really good friends with those guys, and it's going to be their second EP, and all the singles they've been putting out for it have been absolutely fantastic. So I'm super excited to check all that out with you guys here this upcoming weekend. But again, I hope you all again have a great 4th of July. Thank you all so much for your support on the channel of Burton Entertainment, $5 tier Patreon. Always remember that you are loved, and until next time, I hope you all take care. Thank you again, guys.